What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. We have the OnePlus Buds Pro 2 right here. And if you want to pick them up, I'll link them down below. But what I'm going to go through is a bunch of tips and tricks and basically everything you can do with these buds. So if you're new to these buds, it will walk you through everything that you can do and some extra stuff that you might not known about. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So first of all, when you open up the buds, the first time you connect them, they'll automatically go into syncing mode. But if you're not sure and you want to put them and connect them to another device, all you got to do is make sure they're in here and then press and hold this button inside of the case. Watch, I'll press it and you'll see the light start blinking white. And that's how I know that it's in syncing mode. And then just go onto your phone, your tablet, your computer, and you'll be able to connect. You can see I've already connected here, but it's asking me to connect them, and I can go through the setup process if I need be. Now, if you want to get full control out of these buds, download this app. It's called Hey Melody. It's free, and download it, install it. Once you have it downloaded and installed, go into Open, and when you come in here, they should automatically show up in here, but if they don't, you can just hit this plus sign, go to Add, and if you've already connected them via Bluetooth, you'll see it. You can see I have mine right here. I'm just going to hit Connect, because they are already set up. And at the top here, I can see how much battery life I have left from the left bud, the right bud, and the case. So that's a good and easy way to check for it. If you hit the three dots in the top right, you can disconnect your buds, and then you can also delete them from your device. That would be the easiest way, or one of the easiest ways to delete them. Next, you have your noise control. So you can press this button to, and I'll put these in my ear real quick. But ultimately, you can put these in your ear and you can get the control from them. So if I want noise control, I want to block out the most sound, click on that. You can turn it off. That'll give you the best battery life, but it will remove the noise control and transparency mode. Transparency mode allows you to hear your outside surroundings more, so it uses the microphones inside of the buds. Next one is personalized noise cancellation. So if you go through the test right here, it basically goes through a very short test and allows you to get the best personalized noise cancellation that you have to offer. So I click on that. I already did it, but ultimately you can go through there and turn it on or off. I can do another test. I have it set to mild, but you can control the noise control mode as much as you want and get different settings for it just by clicking on these radio buttons. Next, you have your Sound Master EQ. If you come in here, you're able to get the different sounds. So if you play some music, that's what I would recommend. Play some music, and then you can click on these different little radio buttons, and they'll all give you different sounds. Personally, for me, I like the Hans Zimmer soundscape with the bass wave turned on. I personally find that to be the best overall, but you can choose which one you like. If you like, hip hop music and bass heavy music, you probably want to go with bass and bass wave both turned on. You can also add an equalizer if you want, and you can create your own if you want more control. This is nice. You can be able to do that. And then when you're done, just tap this right here, give it a name, blah, 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 hit confirm, and it'll save it as a customization for equalizer, so you can have your own sound setup as well. Going back here, you'll see Golden Sound. Get studio quality sound customized to your ear canal structure and hearing characteristics. When you click on that, I already did it, but if you hit start, basically what it goes through is it allows you to do a canal scan, meaning it just uses the buds when they're in your ear, and it kind of like deciphers how far they are in your ears. You also do a hearing test, and when you do the hearing test, it has you pull it down so you can't hear the beep anymore in your left and right ears, and it creates that golden sound for you. I would recommend doing it and seeing if you can get some better sound with these earbuds. It's really simple and really cool, actually, that it is in there and it's all free within the ear. Zen Mode Ear, I love this too. Squeeze and hold the earbud stem for 3 seconds to play while, play white noise. So if you turn it on automatically from here, it automatically goes into these different white noises that you can choose from. And you can save it to the buds as well, so that when they're not connected to your phone, you can still choose the sounds that you want to hear. The other thing I wanted to mention about these is if you press and hold the stem right here, you press and hold it for 3 seconds, it automatically goes into that sound. You just have to be in your ears, but press and hold the stem for 3 seconds and it'll automatically turn these white noises on for you so that you can kind of relax or study or do whatever you need to do when you're doing it. Game mode, this is really cool. Basically, this syncs your audio and video and reduces game lag for a smoother experience. When you turn that on, if you've ever noticed when you are gaming, the sound sometimes doesn't match up with what you're listening to in your Bluetooth audio. This helps reduce that issue and syncs it up closer together. So hopefully that will help with it. Dual connection. So if you connect 2 devices, I have this set up to my Z Fold 4 and my OnePlus 11 5G. If you turn that on, I can play music here on my Z Fold 4, and then I can also, if I want to, play audio on here. Now, if their audio is playing on both of them, it won't automatically play until I either stop it on this one, and then it'll automatically start playing on this one to my buds, or vice versa. But it won't play the audio at the same time. But ultimately, once you have that turned on and you have it connected to both devices, you'll be able to hear the audio from both devices. Earbud fit test. This is, again, another one of those little fit tests. Just hit play and it'll go through some settings here and it'll allow you to make sure that your earbuds are inserted correctly and that you're getting the best quality sound that you can. If you want to update the firmware, right there, tap firmware update, check for updates, and it will see if you have any updates and download and install them for you automatically. At the bottom, you see earbud controls. This walks you through what the buds do. So for instance, if I press real quick, that will play positive music. If I double press it, it will go to the next track or the previous track, depending if I'm doing left or right. And if I triple squeeze the bud, it will go to the previous. So you can change these too. So for instance, if I want triple squeeze to be my voice assistant, on my left earbud it now is, and then on my right ear, I can do it to, whatever you want. You have customization and control. You can have it do nothing or go into game mode or do whatever. The other thing you can do is pressing and holding these, not for 3 seconds, but pressing and holding these bud stems for like a second or two, switches between the different modes of noise cancellation, transparency mode, and off. If you go to about, this just gives you your user agreements, data processing agreements, nothing really that important for you. These buds do wirelessly charge. All you gotta do is put them on top of a wireless charger, like that for instance, and they will wirelessly charge. Also, if you wanna charge them via USB-C, right there. And inside the box, you get a small USB to USB-C cable to charge them up if you need them. And you have extra air tips if you want bigger or smaller. The bigger they are, the better the sound, the better the blocking out of the noise around you, and the smaller will do less. So there you guys go. Those are the OnePlus Buds Pro 2. If you want to pick them up, link down below. They sound really, really good. Got a lot of features that are really simple and easy to use. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys down the road.